What is up, everyone? I am Chris Knight, and you are watching The Real Review 3000 here with another episode of For the Love of Vinyl. Yes, we're back and we're doing reviews again. It's been a while, and we've got a couple things to address about that. One reason is we've been trying to work on a new format. We've been reading your comments and your suggestions, and we're changing a little of how we do this. First off, if you look down below, if you like to listen to the music of this album, of this group, and like the video, click on the link down below. There's a link to this video we're going to review today down there, and watch it and then come back and listen to our review. Now, also, when we have something we want to highlight, something we don't like, something we do like, we want to mention something during the video, we're going to pause it and then say what we have to say so we don't talk over the music itself. Also, why have we been gone so long? It's kind of a copyright issue across the whole YouTube. Music reviewers have been dealing with copyright problems more and more frequently. We have this thing called fair use that's meant for commentary and critique, which is what we're doing here. But with the way that things work on YouTube, it doesn't always work that way, even though that is the Fair Use Act at its heart. Now, we're not going to go into the legalities of this, but one of the ways you can show us that you enjoy our content and that the time it takes to go through the copyright issues and all this other stuff is to help support the channel. You can do that in several ways. You can do that through Patreon. You can join the channel memberships, which if you click that join button, you can find out about, or you can give us a simple PayPal donation. Any of those things helps us know that we're doing the right bands, that we're giving the right feedback, and that you guys enjoy the content. Now, I say that for myself, Sean Stackhouse, and any other music reviewer out there, because we're all dealing with this, with the copyright issues and all of this stuff. And your support matters to us. It helps us bring great content to you. So if you like the content, guys, consider helping out with a donation. If you can't, we understand. It's been trying times for basically the past 2 years, and everything is tough right now, and we understand that. All right, so let's get to it. This review is on The Warning, their song Evolve. Now, it was released July 23rd of 2021, and it is one of 2 singles released from their upcoming album due out this year. Now, the video was shot in just 2 hours with 16 iPhones, which is crazy to think about because, 20, 30 years ago, you had to spend thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars to make videos like this. And now, 16 iPhones, you're still spending thousands upon thousands upon thousands. Anyways, it is kind of interesting when you think about a box that was like this and this wide, and that's what they used to have to do these videos on in the 80s. And now, just this little thing right here. 16 of those, different angles, different things. You've got all sorts of effects. It's kind of cool, guys. Movies have been made on these now. It's amazing to think what technology has brought us, and it makes it even better for independent acts, which I know The Warning is not an independent act anymore, but for independent acts, it is just one more outlet to show how well they play, their talent and all of that. It doesn't cost a ton, and they can bring to you personally, which is wonderful that the Warning is showing this type of stuff. Now, The Warning said this about the track. We wrote Evolve about humanity's dangerous obsession with evolving and how sometimes that evolution leads us to slowly leave our humanity behind. And is this dehumanizing evolution right or wrong? I don't know. Let's watch the video and find out now. All right. You know how we do this. Check the sunglasses. Put on the headphones. And 3, 2, 1, review. Oh, already that ding, 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 ding. I mean, just again, The Warning does this a lot. This just taking something you're expecting to hear and then doing something you're like, oh, wow, that's awesome. That boom, 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 boom. I expected to go into like some heavier riff right there, and they just kind of paused it and gave you this boom, 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 boom. I love that. That's awesome. And the beginning riff there, that's pretty cool. Maybe a little Judas Priest-esque. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, yes, very Judas Priest-like. Oh, that that's kind of cool. Wow, my God. She's crazy on the drums, and that just, I don't know, that break right there was so great. Man, excellent. Just love it. And I like the very white of this. Now, granted, I've only done, I think, the live stuff. So this is the first music video I've done. So it's different for me. But I like it. I like it a lot. Great riff. That's a great riff, and I love that you can see the iPhones right there, and then it's also over on Alex or Ali's mic stand too, and I see several back there for Pal. I think that's interesting. They're doing that, and they're so steady actually. Very interesting. All right. That's a mean face right there. It's crazy. So it's very apparent when they play live that they're a tight sounding band, but it's amazing how close they are to this. This is recorded. This isn't live. This is a video and all that fun stuff. And now they might play while they're doing it, but typically you pump the sound in from the actual recording. But they sound so close to that. And there's very few bands in the world that I've ever heard get so close to that. And most of them are like your old, I guess, psychedelic or not new wave, like your Alan Parsons Project, your Dire Straits, Steely Dan. These bands really sound that recorded tightness on stage. The Warning has this too. Now, I don't put them with those other bands because they don't sound like that. But the tightness of this band and how well they're performing their roles, everything is so perfectly placed. It's amazing. Oh. Ooh. I love the red effect. I love that. I mean, that's a simplistic solo, but then they go into the I love it when something's so simplistic that it blows your mind. And that's what this song so far has been. Just, it's like, when you listen to it, you're like, man, that's the right path. And it's so expected that it's unexpected, because in today's world, bands just don't do this stuff anymore. It's like, why do you have to make the music so difficult? Let's just play something and let's go out there and have fun with it. And that's what these girls are doing. Wow. Yeah, so let's talk about this really for a second. So at the end of the solo area, that stop, that complete stop. I love it when bands do this, because it's like it's grabbing you and it's saying, wait for it. And then here you go. I love when you phrase things with stops and emphasis is like that. Dun, 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 dun. Those things are necessary because it keeps your attention. It keeps your hearing and everything, all those things going on at one time. It's like you're into it and you're like, yeah. And then it's like, wait, stay with us. Here we go. It's like that moment when you get to the top of a roller coaster and you're clicking, you know what's coming, you know more is coming, but it's let's wait. And then boom, it takes you off. And I love when bands do that in multiple places in a song. Bandmade, if you guys have ever watched my Bandmade videos, they do it a lot. And I love that. I love it. This song right here just shows, wait for it, the evolution of The Warning. They have gone from, I don't know, the last album, Queen of the Murder Scene, was so poetic. This is very in your face, like, okay, we're done spinning tales for you. We're going to tell you. We're going to tell you this now. So their whole evolve thing and about how maybe it's dehumanizing us. That's a message to you. And it's not a message they want to spin a tale or softly give you. No, they're going to rip you apart telling you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me know, guys, down in the comments below what you think. Let me know if you like the new style. If you think I need to change anything. I'm sure there's more I can do for it, but I'm glad I'm coming back with these reviews. I love doing them. I love your responses, and we will have more to Warning. I know there's at least 2 more that I might have out this week, and we're going to hope to have that done. So, guys, remember, subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. Stay tuned and watch how you can help support the channel. I am Chris Knight. This is The Real Review 3000, and I'm officially out of here. Please remember to like, subscribe, and never forget to ring that bell. Follow Chris Knight and The Real Review 3000 on these platforms. For email and Patreon, see the description box below. To reach The Ego, use the Twitter handle @TheEgo5150. We would like to thank the generous members of The Real Review 3000. Those members are Jesse Ritchie, JJ, aka SithLord3827, Lady Toriel, Yvette, Abraham Morales, and Anzo of Biggerford Entertainment. Thank you for your support and donations that help us at The Real Review 3000 bring you, the viewer, better content. For more information on how to become a member, click the join button below.